Most people think power looks loud. They imagine confidence as dominance, strength as aggression, and discipline as some kind of extreme lifestyle. But the Stoics understood something different. Real power is quiet. It's the ability to walk through chaos without losing control of yourself, to stay calm when others panic, to stay focused when others get distracted, and to keep moving forward when most people would quit. Marcus Aurelius once wrote that the mind becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. In other words, what you repeatedly think and do becomes who you are. That's why the Stoics built their strength through habits, not motivation, not bursts of inspiration. Daily disciplines that slowly transformed their minds. Today, we're going to break down 7 Stoic habits that can quietly make you mentally dangerous. Not dangerous to others, but dangerous to every weakness that tries to control your life. Habit 1. Guard your morning. The first battle of the day happens before you even leave your bed. Most people wake up and immediately surrender their attention. They grab their phone, notifications, messages, news, social media. Within minutes, their mind is flooded with other people's opinions, problems, and expectations. But the Stoics treated the morning differently. Marcus Aurelius often began his day reminding himself of the mindset he wanted to carry. Not reacting, preparing. Because whoever controls your attention controls your day. Instead of letting the world rush into your mind, Stoics built the habit of protecting their mornings. A few quiet moments. Reflection. Setting intention. Thinking about the kind of person they wanted to be that day. This small habit creates something powerful. It allows you to enter the world on your terms, not everyone else's. Habit 2. Master small discomfort. The Stoics regularly practiced voluntary discomfort, not because they enjoyed suffering, but because they understood something most people ignore. Comfort weakens discipline. Seneca once advised occasionally sleeping on the floor or eating simple food, just to remind yourself that you can handle less. When you deliberately expose yourself to small challenges, something interesting happens. Your fear of discomfort begins to disappear. Cold showers, difficult workouts, taking on tasks you'd rather avoid. These are modern versions of the same Stoic idea. Every time you do something hard on purpose, your mind becomes stronger, and a strong mind is extremely difficult to control. Habit 3. Speak less than you think. One of the quiet advantages of Stoicism is restraint. Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason." Yet today, most people do the opposite. They react instantly. They explain themselves too much. They talk when silence would give them more power. Stoics practiced observation before reaction, listening, watching, thinking, because when you speak less, you learn more. And when you reveal less, you maintain control of the situation. Silence is often mistaken for weakness, but in reality, it's usually a sign of discipline. Habit 4. Separate emotion from decision. Emotions are powerful, but they are terrible leaders. Many of the worst decisions people make happen in moments of anger, fear, or frustration. The Stoics trained themselves to pause before acting, to create distance between feeling and response. When something upsetting happens, the natural impulse is to react immediately, but Stoics practiced slowing down that moment. They would ask themselves a simple question: what is the rational response here? This pause changes everything, because the ability to step back from emotion gives you control over your actions. And control over your actions creates control over your life. Habit 5. Focus only on what you can control. This might be the most famous Stoic principle, and also the most misunderstood. Epictetus taught that life becomes simpler when you divide the world into two categories: things you can control and things you cannot. You cannot control other people's opinions. You cannot control the past. You cannot control random events. But you can control your effort, your decisions, your reactions, your character. Most people waste enormous amounts of energy worrying about things outside their control. Stoics redirected that energy toward what actually mattered. The result? Clarity, less anxiety, and far more progress. Habit 6. Reflect every night. The Stoics believed that growth requires reflection. Seneca practiced a nightly exercise where he reviewed his day. He asked himself questions like, where did I lose patience? What did I do well? What could I improve tomorrow? This simple habit creates awareness, and awareness is the beginning of discipline, because the moment you start observing your behavior honestly, you begin to change it. Over weeks and months, this process compounds. Small corrections become major transformation. Habit 7. Detach from validation. One of the most dangerous traps in modern life is the need for approval. Social media, public opinions, constant comparison. Many people base their confidence on how others respond to them. The Stoics refused to live that way. They believed your self-respect should come from your character, not from applause. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself constantly that public praise means very little, because most of the people giving it are just as uncertain as everyone else. When you stop needing validation, something powerful happens. You become free. Free to act according to your principles. Free to think independently. Free to pursue what actually matters to you. And that kind of independence makes a person very difficult to manipulate. When people hear the phrase mentally dangerous, they often imagine aggression, but Stoic strength is different. It's calm, disciplined, steady. It's the ability to stay focused when others lose direction, to remain calm when others panic, and to keep moving forward without needing approval from anyone. These habits may look small, but practiced daily, they reshape the mind, and over time they build something rare, a person who cannot easily be distracted, manipulated, or shaken. In a world full of noise and reaction, that kind of discipline becomes a serious advantage. And the best part, anyone can begin practicing these habits today.